All right, guys, how's it going? Before I get into this video, I just want to let you know there'll be no live streams today, but there will be tomorrow night. And I've also just recorded and published my morning briefing on my other YouTube channel, Duncan Oldham. The link to that channel is in the video description, and it will also, like a logo or something will pop up on the screen at the end of this video. How the devil are you? Are you all right? Good, good, good. Right. Not a lot for you this morning from the Spanish football dailies. There is some Rodrygo chatter. It's published in Sport though, which is obviously the pro Barcelona newspaper based in Barcelona. So I'm not really sure that I want to pay too much attention to them when it comes to reporting around Real Madrid and Rodrygo. The headline: only Tottenham remains interested in Rodrygo. And there is another sub bit, if you like, that says the doors to Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United and Manchester City have been closed to the Brazilian. Listen, I'm not sure that some of those clubs have been linked with him properly. All the talk here in Spain has been Liverpool, Tottenham the last few days. I'm not sure I believe that too much. Some of the specific claims, I'm sure Tottenham have an interest in him, but Tottenham and prior weeks ago Arsenal. So I have not really seen reporting here in Spain regarding the other clubs. Anyway, in a nutshell, what can I tell you? Real Madrid is looking for a way out for the footballer, but the club's high financial demands and his elevated salary have caused the Premier League giants to seek alternatives for their attacking lines. And it goes on, Rodrygo's future is anything but clear at the moment. Real Madrid has a problem with him. The White Club is struggling to find a team that attracts the footballer. That's been quite covered a bit here. What I mean by that is it's all been about, if he's to leave, the player's not going to be just sent where Real Madrid say. It's got to work for him. Rodrygo has a contract until 2028 with a release clause of 1 billion euros. His salary is also one of the highest in the squad, hovering around 10 million. Two complications when it comes to finding a way out for him. He's on the market. The Premier League seems to be the only competition with enough money to bet on his signing. Nevertheless, most of the big clubs have already strengthened and only one route remains, albeit less competitive from a sporting point of view, which is Tottenham. But they are citing AS for that. So this isn't even their own opinions. And forget the other clubs, but it talks about Liverpool. It says Liverpool spent 150 million euros on signing Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen and also appears ready to splash out for Alexander Isak. And then it says the option of a loan. And this was like people were talking about this online yesterday. Didn't see anything credible about this. And I'm not sure how I'm going to define this as credible, because again, this article is from a Barcelona publication and it seems to be citing reports elsewhere and other speculation. The option of a loan, it says. Therefore, Rodrygo's path out of Real Madrid can only go through Tottenham. With Harry Kane's departure to Bayern Munich and the possible move of Son to North American football, they lack a big reference point which Rodrygo could become. The Spurs have requested permission from Madrid to negotiate according to AS, but reaching an agreement will not be easy. You remember yesterday there was reports saying Tottenham won't pay a big fee and big wages. In other words, something's got to give somewhere. If this deal does not materialise, Tottenham, everything points to Rodrygo staying at Real Madrid or being forced into a desperate loan move, as the player is keen to play in order to be considered by Carlo Ancelotti for the World Cup next summer. And that's basically it, to be honest with you. So I don't think the article's really, not really saying anything. I checked the Madrid newspapers today. There's nothing about Rodrygo in them. Nothing at all. So, and that article, like I say, it's coming from Barcelona. Do they really know what's going on at Madrid? It sounds to me that they're just citing and sourcing everybody else and throwing it all together. People yesterday, on social media, Liverpool get Rodrygo on loan, and I'm just like, is Florentino Perez really going to loan him out? And he thinks he can get 100 million for it? Maybe with a compulsory purchase at the end or something. But I'm sticking to my opinions with this, guys. I've maintained them for a while. I think Liverpool absolutely are interested in Rodrygo. They've had Sahavi, the super agent, working on this or working with him to, work out the digits and things like that. But I don't see Liverpool breaking the bank on this one, guys. I don't. So, we've had claims of Liverpool all in. I don't think so. I don't. Liverpool went all in on Wirtz. Maybe paid more than they wanted to, but went all in because they really wanted it to happen. Same with Isak. Liverpool going all in if they can. If the door is open wide enough, they will smash that fucking thing down, right? Even if it's not open. And they will go all in and pay what it takes to get Isak. I do believe that. I actually think Isak will be easier to do than Rodrygo. I do. And imagine how difficult the Isak potential transfer could be. So that's saying something. I just think Liverpool, they've done the groundwork. They're looking to see if they could get Rodrygo, an opportunistic signing, which basically means at the right price. If Perez went, yeah, you can have him for £60 million, 65, something, maybe. But I don't see Liverpool breaking the bank on this. I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. Listen, I would never say never in football. Rodrygo on loan, wow. If Liverpool pulled that off, wow. But I don't know. And then they're talking about his salary, So a lot of people, right at the beginning, because people always assume, that a player will want the same salary. There's no way in the world Liverpool are going to offer him the same salary if they were to, get anywhere within talking, about, personal terms and things. So he'd have to take a huge thing. I don't feel it, guys. I'm not feeling it. What are you feeling? I know we talk about this every day, don't we, Rodrygo, at the moment? But I'm not really, I'm not feeling it, to be honest. I'd like it to happen. I'm just not convinced. What about you? Anyway, my job's to tell you what's being claimed over here, but I'm not sure I'd listen to sport regarding Rodrygo and Real Madrid. All right, so I'll leave it with you. I know it's not very exciting, but I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to tell you what's happening. All right, or what's being claimed, or maybe what's not happening. I'll leave it with you. All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Interesting. The Madrid-based media say that we are interested, and as yet they're yet to say that we're not, if that makes sense. So on this one, I'm going to pay more attention to Marca and AS. All right, I'll leave it with you. If you found this video slightly informative, I'm not really sure you would, please thumbs up the video, please drop me a comment, and if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, there's a love out under the video, that's right. I always give a shout out to everybody that does that on my morning briefings. And today's morning briefing, some great comments on the morning briefing today on the other channel. All right, guys, I have got an exclusive coming up. Can you hear that? It's Ryan Babel. I've got an exclusive coming up for you. All right, I'll speak to you in a bit.